Hey, this is the ThePedoBear Crew here with our first tutorial on how to take apart an Xbox 360. This is also going to be a tutorial on how to repair the red ring of death. Also by using the pinning method. Get to that later in the tutorial. We're going to go ahead and remove the hard drive. Here, and go ahead and hold that. Not like they're going to care.
They're going to know.
Alright, set that aside. Flip this over, this faceplate comes off, take your fingers. If you're comfortable, you can take a tool. Just put it in this little notch here. If you choose to. I just choose to rip it off. Alright, next step would be is to remove these plastic things up here. If you really don't care about the Xbox, the covers, whatever. If you really don't care about the Xbox, you could just rip them off. They don't hardly even break. And if you feel like being safe, you take a small tool that can fit through these holes. You'll see where these little notches are. Probably to do it on this one, but you'll find where the notches are. So there, just press on them. You hear a slight click, and they'll come off. You don't have to do that. Or something small, and pointy. Shut up, Aiden. Oh, I already snapped. Is that from you? This? Let's see here. What is this doing? There we go. That had to be from you. Let's do this. There it goes.
It'll still work, won't it?
Yeah, you don't even need these. Alright, next step would be to do. Looks like they already tried to open up this Xbox. Because the warranty sticker's not on here. Hayden.
Oh, Riley's friend.
Oh, Riley's?
Because the first time we got Red Ring, they did it.
So what you do is take a small flathead screwdriver. Go ahead and undo these. That's a fail.
Just looking at the wall there.
I'll start from down here. I'm shutting off my wall. I'll just do this side first. Alright, with this side you have to have definitely one of these flatheads, and you'll see these little 4 notches. Hayden, zoom over the bottom. There's one here, 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 and 2 down here. And what you do is, if you look at them, on the left side you can see like little tiny, if you have good eyes, on the left side you'll see a little notch, and then when you press on it, you hear a slight click. There's one. These can be sometimes a pain in the ass. Start from down here. There it is. You kind of want to keep some pressure on this with your 2 hands down here so it can open. Just the last one. There it went. Alright, come over to this side. Go on and pop these off. Alright, there that is. Set that to the side. Alright, for the rest of this, you're gonna need some T8 with security. I think it's the sizes are T8 and T10. And you go ahead and you remove just all these screws. For that, you want to remove the CD tray eject button, and you just take something smaller, just rip it off like that. So we'll get started. Just we'll just Alright, these big screws right here, they just hold this plastic piece right here. If you just want to remove that, you have to use the T10, and they're located in the points I'm pointing out right here. I actually missed one. And then after that, this top piece right here, just pull out just like that. Okay, after you have this top piece removed, you're gonna go ahead and remove the CD drive. Just go ahead and lift it up and disconnect it. You can leave those cords there, or wherever you choose to do. Set those aside. Alright, now go ahead and take these cords out here. Be careful not to rip them out. People manage to break them somehow. It's really easy not to, but somehow they manage it. Alright, set those aside. To take this out, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just lift it. Sometimes you have to use a small tool to get it out. These xenons are kind of different. That comes out just like this. And to get this fan out, what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to apply some small pressure up here to release that fan to come out. And it just disconnects from the motherboard. So that, go ahead and flip this around and remove all the other silver screws and then all the black ones. After you have removed all the screws from this back, go and flip it around, and there's two screws that are very visible. There's one behind this plastic thing. It's pretty easy. Just put your fingernail underneath this, and it just pops up. Set that to the side. And there's the other one. So go and take out this. I wouldn't recommend using like a power drill on these things because they're really small screws, and all the torque you could strip them, and that's pretty bad. And this thing just unplugs just like this. Be gentle with this. Alright, to get this completely out, you're going to have to go ahead and tilt it to this, like, pull it upwards first, and then pull it out. And if you look on back here, these little, like, thick, nasty looking band-aids is the problem with your overheating Xbox or rrod. And what you technically do is you just remove these, set them aside. These are called thermal heat sink pads, or whatever you want to call them. Just go and just remove them. And then this is where your 4 pennies come in handy. And what you do is you can take 3 to 4. I'm gonna do 3 for the sake of the tutorial. And I recommend using electrical tape. We shouldn't have any around the house. And what you do is you'll just wrap them up into go around twice this way, go around twice this way. It's like a nice little tiny square. And we'll go ahead and pause this video and get back to you after. Alright, we went to the co-op across the street, got us a new roll of electrical tape. We're going to cut off this access. Scissors, scissors, right? Okay, so go ahead and take your 3 stacks of pennies. You can do 4 if you want. Go ahead and get this started. Make sure it's pretty lined up. Okay, probably want to go just once or twice around. I think once is good enough. And we go and repeat this step 4 times. Alright, after you have your 4 stacks of pennies done, you're going to go ahead and flip your Xbox over. Grab one of your, you can go ahead and go to the Radio Shack and buy some heatsink paste or some thermal heatsink or whatever you want to call it, but I like these, since these are thermal pads, the same thing. I just take off this top, or just take some from the bottom. And you go ahead and you're going to put about probably just that much, just enough for this to stick on those chips, and just go ahead and spread it on there very thin. Awesome, it's like sticking to my finger. So we just put it on the chip. This actually just worked too. Make sure that stays on there. Alright, so after you have your 4 pennies placed on the direct, on the pads, whatever you want.
There's more than 4 pennies.
Well, no, like 4 spots, you know? Whatever you think that's correct. Go ahead and grab this chip here. Go and plug it in. This is called the blanket, or the blanket trick. People also call it, like, you put in your Xbox to sleep. And it's also called a towel trick. There's a whole bunch of different ways to call this, but what you essentially do is you plug in your power source back here, wrap it up in a whole bunch, 2 to 3 towels or a couple blankets, turn it on, and let it overheat so much that these chips that we put these on actually reset themselves. So we're gonna go ahead and do that.
I did that to this Xbox already.
Yeah. Alright, and another way to do this without wrapping it up in a towel, if, let's say that you already did this once and it got the red ring again, you're going to go ahead, if you have these on, your fan connected, that's my fan,
Facepalm.
Facepalm. Alright, you're going to go ahead and connect this fan, put it all back together, and in these holes, you're going to go ahead and, like, grab something skinny like these, and you're going to stop the fan from spinning. And after a certain amount of time, you'll see these, if you, let's say you have 3 rings of death, 1, 2, 3, it will switch to 2 rings, and then go ahead and power it off, and then wait maybe 20-30 minutes, and power it back on, and it should work. Some of the times it doesn't, if it has like a fatal hardware problem. We're going to go ahead and do that, get back to you guys here in a little bit. Alright, we went ahead and did the blanket trick, towel trick, whatever you want to call it. And, you should power on your Xbox, you don't have power connected to it, but it should work. So, please subscribe, like the video, and see you next time. Oh, wait. Our next tutorial on Xboxes will probably be about how to ISO mod the Xbox 360. Come on here. Or how to RGH or JTAG your Xbox 360 console. This is the ThePedoBear Crew, and we're out.